wanted the clout, they got the clout.
You can go straight to hell.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. So recently the Tuah girl went on a podcast, and when asked if she thanked the people who made the video that made her famous, she said no, because apparently she asked them repeatedly to take it down, and she wasn't okay with them posting it. Now she's making it seem like this video ruined her life, while at the same time monetizing the fame that she gained from it, and trying to demonize the two creators that gave her the platform in the first place. But don't take it from me, I want you to hear from the Tuah girl herself what this life change brought her.
Very awesome things that have changed my life so far since all this has happened. Number one, I got over my stage fright. I sang in front of 80,000 people with Zach Bryan the other night, and I cannot sing for but I did it anyway. Number two, I quit my job at the Spring Factory, and so I don't have to eat Taco Bell all the time, but I'm still gonna do it anyways. Number three, I actually have to get ready more than one time out of the week now. I'm not allowed to look like Adam Sandler anymore.
Now with all these benefits coming from the fame, what does she have to complain about? She got to sing with who I'm assuming is her favorite artist, for obvious reasons, and made some pretty positive life changes as a result. So what could be wrong with this change?
Well, it's not all delightful. Here are three things that have not been so great here lately. Number one, I have to convince my pawpaw not to shoot the paparazzi outside of our house every day, because they've been camped out here for like 2 weeks. Number two, stop asking me for the link in bio for my Only. I don't have an OnlyFans and there will never be an Only. I just make funny jokes, that's all I do.
I promise you, ain't nobody checking for that OF.
There's one more thing that's really pissing me off. Any of you selling or purchasing merchandise online, it's not from me. It's not approved by me and it's counterfeit, and I'm not making a damn dime off of any of it. But I just hired a manager and I hired an attorney, so we're coming for you.
I know Karen's old lingo, but this has got to be the final boss Karen you got to defeat after you defeated all the rest of them at all the Walmarts in America. But that's neither here nor there. Next is a clip of her actually going on the podcast and saying that she doesn't owe any of her current success to the people who shot and posted that original video.
Talk to that dude. Have you said thank you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
Well, see, we reached out to him and I asked him to stop posting those videos, and he never did. He blocked us all and everything. So I'm not telling him thank you for anything.
Now, given that she doesn't credit her fame to the people who made her famous, what does she credit it to? Because I know it's not talent. She literally has the least taken seriously meme podcast on the internet.
You dance.
Oh my god.
So I know you're wondering, who's telling the truth? Is it this woman or the guys who shot that video? I know who you're probably believing right now, but before we make any opinions, let's watch their response to the situation.
The Hawk truth.
The Hawk truth.
I want to go back to the night of it all, the Tuah video. You're out drinking after a night with your friends. You get asked, what is something crazy you do in bed?
Oh, yeah.
Tuah. It was funny.
I was being a little bit of a smartass, too.
Yeah.
Alright, so I might not be the best at reading sarcasm because I consider myself at least a little bit on the spectrum. Watching that video back a couple times, it didn't seem like sarcasm. I didn't hear the sarcasm in her voice, and I actually watched back the whole clip, so.
You're gonna come up to me with a microphone and ask me something like that? Well, I'm gonna hawk Tuah and spit on it, you know? I don't mean nothing by it.
We gonna come up to her?
Came to her? I don't think that's how that happened.
No, that's not how that happened.
She most definitely walked across the street. We were minding our business. It was at the end of the night. I had the camera in my hand. We were looking at clips. We was like, man, do we have enough?
Yeah.
It was like, what?
Late as hell. And they came around, seen the camera, and tried to see what's up.
I can't tell you definitively if this is the truth or not. But what I can tell you is, in my time of being a vlogger, if you move around with a camera, women are just gonna naturally come up to you asking you what you're shooting for. Because every woman likes to be on camera. That's the part they're not gonna tell you though. Let's talk about it. That being said, from my perspective, that story seems more plausible than these two dudes hawking down these two average white women because they need to have them on their street interviews.
Hold on. You don't want to tell them the real reason why they came over.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that.
Hey, watch to the end.
He only told us he was a YouTuber. He never said anything like about, Instagram, TikTok, nothing of the sort. So I was like, oh, well, I'm never gonna see this again.
Now this one's interesting because why does it matter what social media it's going up on? If you don't want your videos out there, you don't want them up on anything. But if you agreed to YouTube, then how are you gonna say, nah, you can't put them on Instagram? And even if they didn't put them on Instagram and TikTok, if it's in the YouTube video, anybody could clip it themselves and post it. And even so, he told them on video.
You lied?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim and DTV.
All right.
You said we better post that?
Yes.
Okay.
Post it for real.
You're a lying sack of piece of shit.
Alright. She said we better post it.
Well,
How did they catch you in 4K? So don't come back trying to tell me, hey, take it down, I'm gonna sue you, this, that, the third.
I find it insane how he called it in that moment that this might be a problem in the future.
How did they catch you in 4K?
When I was talking to her, I was giving her the Instagram. They know it's for YouTube. You go to it's just common sense.
And people were also saying that they gave out her social media, which caused her to have to make all new accounts, which they clearly disprove in this clip.
Yeah.
Like everybody was looking for it. What's the at? So many people was commenting, so we pinned the comment.
So
yeah.
we just thought, hey, we might as well give credit where credit's due. Like,
You know, it's really easy to tell who's wrong in an argument when one of the people is driven by pride. In this clip, they gave credit to her, but when she speaks of them, it's always negative.
What do you do now? Because now you have management, now you have a team. What are your plans moving forward? Like, do you want to still be the Hook Tuah girl, or do you want to, like...
I don't really want that to be like my image.
You're a lying sack of piece of shit.
All together. Hot Tuah. Hot Tuah. Hot Tuah. Say it aggressive. Like hot
Bro, and it's crazy that she's saying that she doesn't want this to be her brand, because at this point, she literally has a podcast named after that saying. Her entire thing that she's known for is that saying. So, like, for her to say that, like, it's bogus. It's bogus. If you really didn't want that to be your brand, you would start a podcast talking about beauty supplies or something like that, having nothing to do with that video.
Let's go.
I don't want to be known as that.
Did you talk in, like, the rest of the interview? Because I've only seen that little clip of, like,
Yes,
the Hook
I
Tuah.
did.
Okay.
And-
Did you say anything that you wish you didn't say?
no, which I wasn't prepared for those kind of questions. So,
I
like,
don't think anybody was.
yeah. Come on, you gotta get a spicy one.
You want a spicy one?
Yeah. Like, I wasn't in the right mind, but I knew what I was saying, you know?
Now, this is how Haley would have acted if she was thinking, or if she really felt the way that she's saying she feels. Because it was easy for her friend to keep her mouth shut in that moment, because she knew, okay, if this goes viral, I don't want to be caught saying something that I don't want to be out there. But she didn't think about that. So how are you going to put that responsibility on someone else and tell the person who spent their day out trying to make this money that they can't make their money because you changed your mind?
Like, this is my wife. What makes me wifey material?
What makes her wifey material?
That fat ass she got.
For real, turn around, let me see.
You fucking lying.
We asked a simple question.
she could have said she cooks, she clean, you know what I'm saying? She good with kids.
The people we interview take it there. We don't even try to take it there. It's their answer.
It's their answers.
So I made sure to keep it, like,
Because it was going to go
Just
out
in
there.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were just like, fuck it.
I just said I don't give a fuck where it went.
She just said it right there. With a clear mind, sober, I'm assuming that she didn't care. Now, if you don't care then, how are you going to care now?
Have you talked to that dude? Have
That's
you
a
said
good
thank
question.
you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
Thank you for what?
Thank. You know what? You know, this video is Thanksgiving. It's about giving thanks. At this point in the video, we want everybody to comment what you're thankful for.
What are you thankful for? We're thankful for her too, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I mean? We're not gonna deny that she helped us a little bit.
Now, I'm fighting hard to stay on these guys' sides, but to say she helped you out a little bit is a huge understatement. Now,
Joe wasn't
I'm
really
not familiar with
your
your
game
work,
like you.
but I heard the numbers 8 million, 1 million, 3 million, but none of those clips reached the virality that this one did.
Not thanking your quarterback for throwing you the touchdown pass.
Man, it's like not thanking your point guard for throwing an alley-oop.
These guys talk at the same time, say the same thing at different times. It's like, it's kind of hard to watch. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack, bro. Like if one person already said it, bro, it does not need to be repeated. That's why, honestly, I'm editing it so y'all don't have to watch all those parts.
Stop posting those videos, and he never did. He blocked us all and everything. So I'm not telling him thank you for anything.
And my shit was on the verge of getting banned,
So
right?
basically,
I only had her friend, Chelsea, removed from my TikTok momentarily. I didn't want my shit getting banned. Anybody who creates content will understand where I'm coming from, bro. Like,
Really?
Have they reached out to you since? Have they been like, oh my God, this is so funny, you should come back on?
Yeah, they want us to do more stuff with them, but I don't think I'm going to. And then he messaged her wanting to do more content, and she was like, you can go straight to hell.
Yeah.
is that what happened?
is that what happened?
Is that what happened?
She hit us up. Chelsea, she hit us up on the 15th. We don't see it right away.
Yeah, he just happened to check his hidden and it was in there.
3 days later, I got back to her and was like, hey, potential opportunity for y'all if you're interested, right?
That's crazy though, that they offered their platform to these girls who had like no notoriety on the internet aside from that video at all. And they just like, we gonna do our own thing. And honestly, it's fair for them to be like, we gonna do our own thing. But then to go on a podcast talking about we told them to go to hell is crazy work.
Come back for another video. We offered them $10,000. After that first message, she sent another message, but she unsent it.
Ain't no way, bro. They got receipts, bro. Ain't no getting out of this.
If I'm gonna read it, what it says. Yes, I got so many texts saying that we need to do it. Everything I got is private, but I have over 5,000 requests on TikTok and Insta. I'm gonna talk to Haley about it, but I'll send her your text. She unsent that. That was like a friendly reply saying, actually, I think we're gonna do our own thing considering how you've done us. I mean, I didn't know offering somebody $10,000 and a percent of merch sales was
doing them dirty.
$10,000 and a percent of merch. I don't know what other offers she was getting from elsewhere, bro, but that's gotta be a big check. And to see that the friend was really on board with it, but it was Haley that made the executive decision to be like, nah, we're gonna do our own thing, shows you the character of that person.
They admit to walking up to us. So all them clips of them trying to claim that we just put a fucking microphone in their face, that's not the case.
Oh, no, not on my Instagram, not anymore, because I didn't have that Instagram. I had the burner account, and I was like, hey, this is a girl in your video. Could you quit? Blocked.
How you gonna message someone from a burner account, bro? Expecting them to know it's you, and when they don't know it's you and don't respond or block you, go on a podcast complaining about it, bro.
It's so like important. It's ruining your life. Oh my God. But you hit us up on burner accounts.
How are we supposed to know it's you?
You know, well, they might argue that you're making money off of it, and
Oh, but what about that video they first posted when all this shit started? I didn't get any money off of that.
Yeah.
So they can suck my left lip.
Yeah, you should definitely.
When you record something for someone or act in a production that somebody is making, you only get paid what they tell you you're getting paid when they're shooting it. Any copies they do of that footage, you're not entitled to anything unless it says so in the agreement that y'all came to. That being said, their agreement was that she wasn't getting paid. So how is she gonna complain that she's not getting paid? They offered her 10 bands, bro. 10 bands, that's probably all that video made to get her on for a second interview. And she turned it down. It's like she was offered money, but she didn't take it.
The disrespect is real around here.
Your left lip.
The left lip.
Oh.
What happened to the right one? They asked us for our merch.
Any of you selling or purchasing merchandise online, it's not from me. It's not approved by me, and it's counterfeit.
You're a lying sack of piece of shit.
They asked us for our merch. And we were supposed to link up that weekend of the Zach Bryan concert.
Y'all remember when she met Shaq? They was DMing us that whole week leading up to that.
We were supposed to link up with them on June 29th, the night of the Zach Bryan concert when she met Shaq, and we were supposed to give them merch, shirts or whatever. And I guess her team told them to not fuck with us and ghost us, so we could have worked together. That's what we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? We were supporting them. As we said in our New York Times article, they were the first people to interview us. We said we want the best for them.
Yeah.
And even though they was doing all the podcasts, talking shit, we didn't feel bitter about anything.
At the end of the day, it was almost like she was our child, our baby. Like she came from she came from us, you know what I'm saying? What?
I don't know about them.
Any regrets? First 2 weeks, I was like, oh my God, why would I talk to them people? That's what I get for just running my mouth. That's exactly what I get. Now here I am. Yeah, I'd do it again.